Summer is filled with people visiting Vancouver Island to hit the beaches, the golf courses, lakes, mountains, and the surrounding islands. Spring is stunning with the cherry blossom trees and maple trees jumping to life, but we're still waiting for the rainstorms to subside. Winter, it's mild, but the lack of leaves on the trees and the shorter days sometimes get to me. However, during the fall months on Vancouver Island, time slows back down to a pace of life we islanders love after a jam-packed spring and summer. This is usually called getting back to island time. This is a little-known concept if you're not from the island, but things just move at a slower pace here, and the smaller the island, the slower the pace. Join me as I show you why I love fall, my favorite fall activities, and the best time of year to live the island life here on Vancouver Island. Being here makes me feel like I still live in a small town. We are doing things that I would be doing with my family when I was young in the East Kootenays. Now, I live in Nanaimo, in College Heights near Westwood Lake, which is absolutely gorgeous if you've never visited. Once you go there, you'll understand why people pretty much go there every single day to run around the lake. But it is just because it's so central to all the places that are just 30 minutes away to do all the small town things that I love. Now, first things first, in autumn, pumpkins are important, and you need to get your pumpkin from the farm, not a grocery store. For years, I used to get my pumpkins from McNabb's Pumpkin Patch down in Cedar. We'd take a hayride, spend a day in their corn maze, but unfortunately those days are gone. Now we head up to Errington, a tiny rural town just minutes west of Parksville. Here you'll find Silver Meadows, and I have to say they've got a beautiful setup out here. This is becoming a local tradition for islanders, with families coming here throughout September and October to make memories that will last a lifetime. My family has been coming here for about 3 years, and we love letting our kids just run free at this farmer's paradise. There are a ton of activities and games that keep them entertained, and they have hot food, coffee, and a lot of opportunities to take the perfect family photo, which is pretty good because, you know, Christmas photos, cards are coming up. Of course, they have other must-do fall activities, such as a challenging corn maze that I must admit had me stumped for more than 10 minutes until my kids came and found me. And you also need to take a hayride with your kids in the fields, which is always going to be one of my happiest childhood memories. And also a quick note, they are open year-round with a store that has great produce, meats, and other delicious things. They're totally worth a visit for this alone, so if you need to fill up your fridge or pantry, stop by Silver Meadows. Now that you have your pumpkin, it's time to get into Halloween activities. Another family tradition that's going on for like 3 or 4 years is we've been hitting the Halloween train just 30 minutes south of Nanaimo in Duncan. This is held at the BC Forestry Discovery Center. This event kicks off in mid-October and runs through the end of the month leading up to Halloween. Now, here you're going to have spooky themed activities from crafts in the schoolhouse to trick-or-treating at all the stations that they set up around the forest. This is perfect for little ones, and in the evenings the trains begin about a half-hour run, or they run every single half hour, offering guests this atmospheric ride throughout the festively decorated forest. This event is designed for families, though younger children may find it a bit spooky in the dark. They do run it during the day, so keep that in mind. Not during the day, but when it's still light out. Now, costumes are highly encouraged, and adding to the fun of this, it's rain or shine. So keep in mind, most of the displays are covered, and so are the trains, so you don't really need to worry about the weather. Tickets, though, are only available online, and they sell out extremely fast, so grab yours early to ensure you don't miss out on this amazing family event. Now, before we continue, if you've liked this video so far, please give us a thumbs up or consider subscribing to our channel. Just click the link right down below. I can't explain to you how happy I am knowing these videos help people make the move and start living the island life here on Vancouver Island. Now, without any further ado, let's get back to island time during fall. Now, as much as I've said these are the autumn events and things that I like to do, it's not about events. It's the simple things that make life so spectacular here. Getting outside and being among like-minded people who love relaxing in this natural paradise is what it's all about. Day-to-day life, not big events. Now, for example, going to Parksville during fall is so much better. It's still warm for Canadians, and there are far fewer tourists, and life is getting back to the calm and happy small town days that we all came here to live. Walking along the boardwalk, just sitting on a bench, or reading a book on the beach, or paddleboarding across the bay. It's just a spectacular place to call home. Also during this time, this is when I love to go out and golf. If you love golf, I encourage you. Go and check out Fairwinds in Nanaimo, which is about 15 minutes north of Nanaimo. This is one of the best golf course communities on Vancouver Island. The wildlife, the waterfront, and the golf course make this the best 5-hour vacation I can take when I want to lose a dozen balls or shoot a touch over 90 on a good day. But most of the time I pull over in small communities like Lantzville, which is pretty much part of Nanaimo, just in the north. Places like this have jaw-dropping waterfronts that are great for short walks with loved ones or watching wildlife with your family. Seriously, these moments you cannot recreate. I can't recommend this area enough. Seriously, if you haven't gone and checked out Lantzville, please go as soon as possible. This island is a collection of small towns, and over the years, I've come to realize that this is the best place for me to raise my kids and to retire when I come to that age. With that in mind, I hope you get to live the island life soon. And if you want to learn more about doing so, I'd definitely check out this video right here or this video right here.